If there is fear, if there is jealousy, if there is anger, if there is something and you realize it about yourself, number one is you accept it and ultimately also see that there is no substance to it.
Today, we're watching a video that has never been seen before from Master Shi Heng Yi. This clip talks about overcoming fear and how you can implement it to change your life, whether it's in relationships, in business, spirituality, or just your life in general. This clip could help change your life. Click down below for more from Master Shi Heng Yi at Shaolin.online. And also, if you want to help support us, head over to mulliganbrothers.com, where at the moment we're having the end of 2024 sale with the Momentum Mori posters behind me and the Not a Journal, the success journal that actually leads to success, or buy one, get one free in combination. So you can get the posters and the journals linked down below. Use code 2024 at checkout for buy one, get one free to get ready for the new year. But before that, how do you face your fears? How can you use the Shaolin teachings and Master Shi Heng Yi's wisdom to do exactly that? Take out the pen, take out the paper, take some notes. Let's dive into the video. How do you overcome fear?
Good. So, before I answer this question, how to overcome fear, I maybe have to just say what type of structure, what type of guideline I sometimes start to, let's say, share with people how to approach something that either gives you a positive emotion or that gives you a negative emotion. Regardless, we are dealing right now with that state. So either it is something which is maybe uplifting, but at the same time, it can also be something which, in terms of fear, is more or less closing something inside of you. And I think in one of these TEDx talks, I mentioned it already, that there is the method which is quite easy to remember, which is called RAIN. Yeah, R-A-I-N. So the R is standing for recognize. Whatever emotional state comes up, happiness, sadness, fear, depression, jealousy, RAIN. Number R, recognize. Recognize, first of all, what type of feeling is it that's coming up. That is the number R. The A is standing for acknowledge or accept. What it means is, if you are afraid, if there is fear, if there is jealousy, if there is anger, if there is something and you realize it about yourself, number one is you accept it. You say, yes, okay, at this moment I feel really angry. Yeah, I feel really sad. I feel the fear which is coming up. So that acknowledgement, meaning you try to stop yourself from trying to separate it. Because you can only adjust something if it is a part of you. That is a very important idea, also in the martial arts. Only if I have a connection with you, I can change something about you. Only if I have a connection to my emotion, to my state, only then I can change it. This is why that word A, that acknowledgement or that acceptance, is something which is like really important. Then the number or the I is standing for investigation. Investigation means you recognize it, you accepted it, and now you investigate. Investigate can mean you ask the questions a detective would ask you. Why? Why is it coming up? Because of what did it come up? What did it trigger? Could it be that there is something in the past that now led to the fact that it's coming up inside of you? So it's all these type of questions, investigation. Investigation about that field of emotion that came up there. And the last one now, the N, is normally standing in Buddhist terms for non-identification. So non-identification means, this is now probably a little bit difficult to put in words, but I try still. You know, what you are thinking. No, if you think something, you are able to recognize it. That means the thinking takes part in something. No, I make it different. If we go to the cinema, let's talk like this. If we go to the cinema and you watch an action movie, then you can see on the screen, you have on the screen the action images. Sometimes you go to the cinema, but on the screen you have a horror movie. So on the screen are running different images. But all these images are only possible to be seen because the background of the action movie and of the horror movie is the screen. If you take the screen away, it doesn't matter what image you are projecting, there is nothing that's able to project it. So that screen is the same like in the Chinese or in the Asian ways. We sometimes say the clouds, they are like the thoughts. But the thoughts, they can only appear, or the clouds can only appear because the underlying big is the sky. So there are the clouds within the sky. There are the images of the movie on the screen. And there are the emotions that come up on behalf of your perception that is existing. So that means what you have, what we all have, is we are able to perceive. And some people, based on something that is triggering them, sometimes they perceive the anger coming up. They perceive the sadness is coming up. So these emotional states, they can be perceived. If they can be perceived, then it means they are not you, because you are the one who sees them. And non-identification means that you can witness for yourself that these things are like clouds that sometimes pop up in the sky. And just like every cloud ever on this earth, neither of these clouds ever stayed. It's only sometimes a sequence, an episode within your lifetime. And this idea of non-identification is something that is relating into this direction. Yeah? Meaning that you understand, that you see why this fear came up, with what it is related to, and ultimately also see that there is no substance to it.
Today's video was made possible at mulliganbrothers.com, where the end of 2023 sale is now on. Use code 2024 with the link in the description, and you can get the Memento Mori posters, the posters that remind you you're going to die one day. This absolutely changed my life when I filled this in. It's a very humbling experience. I fill that in every single day, and I'm reminded that one day there is a square on there that I will not fill in. And also the not a journals, the success journal that actually leads to success is also on sale. Use code 2024 for buy one, get one free, all the way until stocks last at the end of the year. Don't be disappointed, get them now whilst you can. Have a blessed and productive day. Thank you for watching. Remember to come follow us on Instagram and start a conversation. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.